they put her on a plane and sent her back to a whole nother country. Not only is that sexual trafficking, that's international. Because now you're dealing with a cross country, taking women, bringing them back for sexual exploitation, allegedly, and then sending them back. Talk to him, Kimmy. Talk to him, Kimmy.
All right. So Hal Kemper, so he added some evidence that they're looking for includes things such as laptops, flash drives, and anything that connects Combs with allegations. Did not say that. They're going to be looking in there for those things that they don't want him trying to delete. They know that he's aware of the allegations that are against him. So this gives him plenty of time to get rid of pictures, any type of evidence, knowledge of certain people who could have been on guest lists. So they're trying to avoid all of that. So it says, and anything that's in connections with Combs' allegations. So in addition, he said obtaining a search warrant for this magnitude requires a lengthy process, and that working with the state and local attorneys was likely required. So the investigators at Los Angeles Police Department were also at the scene, but they refused to comment. Someone did mention, it said, we will always support law enforcement when it seeks to prosecute those that have violated the law. So this is the lawyer. This is Doug Wigder, the lawyer for Cassie Ventura and one of Diddy's other accusers. In a release statement, it says, hopefully this is the beginning of the process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible for his depraved conduct.
So do you think somebody must have gave P. Diddy the win of what was going on because he cowardly, allegedly left his kids at the house, hopped on a private jet and left? Cowardly. Usually niggas taking their whole family with them. So right. if he pulled what they call, what's that dude from Def Jam? If he pulled a Russell Simmons move, then we got something going on.
I think if that's the case, if he left his family there, I don't know what the intention of leaving them there for, to take the butt of that. You know, I mean, that invasive, the cops and SWAT coming in, why would you leave your family to have to deal with this? And this is the repercussions of your actions or lack of control that you have, you know what I'm saying, in your life. But leaving them and hopping on a jet, this is just, it's pouring out more to the character in which he has if he left his family and hopped on a jet, because there's nowhere else you would have to be without your family. I mean, the least they could do is kick in the door and nobody's home. You know what I'm saying? They can find you somewhere else. And then again, why are you running? Why are you running? I mean, these allegations are going to come up, and everything that's done in the dark comes to light eventually. You know what I'm saying? So that just tells you he's always been a coward in the dark. Hence a lot of the stories that we're hearing of abuse, you know, molestation, you know, all types of sexual assault and manipulation. You know, those are things that cowards do. So there shouldn't really be any surprise of him leaving his family, I guess. You know, jumping on a plane and going somewhere else, you know? Hey, I mean, really, he knows his back is up against the wall. He's about to lose it all. And his reputation is definitely on the line here. These are serious.
I know it's a lot of big stuff going on.
Yeah, this is not just things that we're talking about for a short term.
Homeland Security.
Yeah, this is serious.
This Homeland Security, when they come, that means it's cross international.
This is big. He's going to jail. As far as I feel, you know, we've seen crazy things happen. I'll leave that all to the system. But as far as I feel, this is a lot. They didn't come down on R. Kelly like this. They didn't come down on him like this. He was just part of the crew. So that tells you how bad these allegations, because we're hearing these stories, but this has been years and years of stories that we're hearing now come out on YouTube, but people have been speaking for many, many years. And then when they tell their story publicly now, they're like, well, I told this story 20 years ago. I told this story 15 years ago. Matter of fact, I'm still defending this story. You get what I'm saying? So these allegations with Cassie,